the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Alright, everyone, welcome to Myst. So we begin here, we begin our existence in this starry landscape that only takes up this part of the screen for some reason. And we have a book in front of us, the Myst, Book of Myst. Myst is the kind of game that it asks a lot of the player. Not just in the puzzles, which is the obvious reason, but it also asks you to believe a lot of things. And I like stories like that. I like games like that. That kind of just... you have to kind of just go with the flow. You kind of have to say, oh, well, okay, you know. So, yeah, but Myst, you know, this guy, Atris, who... created these worlds by writing books, and he's created these worlds that have kind of gotten out of control, and then he had sons over time, and lots of time passed. These worlds went unchecked, and he just made a lot of mistakes while he was creating these worlds, these ages, and then ages ended up passing by. And so when you're playing Myst, you get this feeling of almost like a post-apocalyptic feeling, almost like you're playing Fallout or something. You're going through these worlds that are old, and they have these puzzles in them that are also old, and so you're solving these things that were created out of this guy's mind, and then left unchecked, and so they kind of grew on their own. Without his interference. Now, my background with the game, I haven't played Myst in 5 or 6 years, maybe. But I loved it as a kid. I used to love playing this game, even though I rarely knew what I was doing. Check out the bird up there flying around. Animation. Rarely knew what I was doing, but we did actually have a physical guide. We had a guide book for it, and I followed that one time, and I actually beat the game like 3 or 4 times. So I have beaten it before several times, but I haven't beaten it so long I don't remember what I was doing. So for this playthrough, I did take a glance at a guide online. So I know how to get to the mechanical age. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. So, just to save us some time, I'm gonna go ahead and activate all the marker switches. But let's take a stroll around the island. Get familiar with the sights and sounds, because that's really what I wanted to record this video for, and for all my videos on this channel. I kind of just want to give you, the viewer, a sense of the sights and sounds of Myst. I mean, of whatever game I'm playing. And in this case, Myst has a lot of sights and sounds that are very interesting. These butterflies here. It's and the sound effects, although obviously by today's standard very low quality and everything, and then the graphics too. I mean, the graphics, I mean, they look great for the time, and definitely looking at them, it's almost like a time capsule. It takes you back in time, and I wanted to show here. the grain, the 256 color grain, because you actually have to run this game in 256 colors. It won't even run on Windows 7. I think there might be a Steam version out actually, but I don't have that. I'm actually running this in an XP emulator. And XP had support for 256 colors, but Windows 7 does not. So, or if it does, well, that's right. Actually, I'm running this off my original CD-ROM too. Oh, I like that. Well, you saw it. There was a lens flare back there. But yeah, there's just so many things going on at Myst at any given time. In Myst at any given time. It's almost hard to keep up with it, but let's check out this old VHS recorded video. So, you know, this is the ultimate goal of the game, is to get the red and blue pages and bring them back to these books in the library, the red and blue books. I'll spare you the details since, again, we don't have much time. But I've always thought these kind of went on a little bit too long. They didn't need to have this much interference and this much... Because they're trying to throw too much information at you at one time, but you can't tell what he's saying, so it's kind of pointless to watch it for that long. But maybe they're trying to give the impression that it's a continuous transmission or something, and you can just quit out of it at any time. I actually didn't mean to do that yet. I like that sound effect too. Okay, so there's 4 or 5 according to the guide I looked at, books here that you can read, and they give you different clues about things. The book we're looking for in particular is the mechanical, or in this case is the Mechanical Age book, and you have to look at, he tells a time somewhere, or you have to just discern the time, and the time is 2:40, although I'm trying to find where it says it. It should be in one of these diagrams, I would think. Well, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the time is 2:40. But first, so we already got our... Oh, that's right. I remember now. So, you rotate the tower. Oh, and I forgot to flip the switch. Well, I know we're low on time, but I'm gonna go ahead and go flip that switch over here. Well, if I can navigate Myst, and I can't. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah, in each age, the entrance to each age has interesting music too. 40 minutes of original music, as you saw if you watched the making of, which I posted on my channel. It's such a cool video. It's such a retro 90s video. But let's see here. So, all right. So now what we do is we can open this thing up now, and it gives the Sony Vegas swirl effect on the picture there. Those of you who know Vegas know exactly. Those of you who know Vegas know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, and I guess the animation freezes there. Okay, so go up here, and yeah, so there's we're looking at there the gears for the Mechanical Age, so we know we're pointing in the right direction, and here's the time and the numbers that we need for the clock tower. So, alright, let's head back. I love the music in here too. I love the music in the whole game. I kind of wish I had the soundtrack. And I also just really love that tower location in general. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time really to spend in there, but I really like the running lights on the ceiling and the floor, and the corrugated steel flooring and stuff. It just really, that with the music just really adds to the mood. So it's just a really cool atmospheric room. Also like the weird V-Sync issues we're getting here too. Okay, so let's zip over here to the clock. And so we need to turn the time to 2:40. So we're going to turn the big hand. I love that sound effect too. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Ah! $2.40. Okay. Alright, that should be it. And then we hit the button. It's always a good feeling when you solve a puzzle in Myst. Although it's the best feeling when you can solve it without a guide, but whatever. We don't have that luxury at this moment, so. Okay, so something about you pull these handles. I think I pulled that for too long. Hang on. Let's try this again. Oh, whoops. You do this one, do that for 2, and then you do this one for 2. Yep, 2, 2, 1. Alright, and then the little gear here, half opens, symbolizing the big gear opening. So here we go, down to the mechanical age. So we take the book, and here we can get to the mechanical age. So, alright, well, that's it for this video. Pretty successful. We solved our first puzzle in Myst. I really wish I could do more of Myst, record more of Myst. I mean, like I said, I've always loved this game. And if I can find my guidebook, my old guide, I might possibly do more. Probably not. I don't know. Because I mean, this channel, I mostly just wanted, mostly wanted to do first minutes of kind of things, not record entire Let's Plays. That might come later though. So who knows? Maybe I will come back to Myst and do more later. But for right now, like and favorite if you liked the video, and I will see you guys next time.